a letter, make believe that it came from you. When the right words are so sweet, it's gonna knock me off of my feet. Lots of kisses at the bottom, be glad I got 'em. Smile and say, hope you're feeling better. Close with love the way you gonna sit right now, write myself a letter, make believe it came from you. Gonna smile and say, hope you're feeling better. Close your love the way you do. Gonna sit right now, write myself a love, make believe that it came. Gonna make believe that it came. Gonna make believe that it came. How y'all doing? This is Crawdad, your old daddy. And I learned something new today. That song, I thought it was written by Fats Waller. It was not. It was originally recorded by Fats Waller. It was actually written by a couple of white guys, Fred Ehlert and Joe Young. But it was definitely popularized by Fats Waller. It was recorded in 1935, probably at the height of his fame, which is why I was so confused by how many or what he had written. He had written so many songs. He wrote over 400 songs that were credited to him, and many that were not credited to him. That it's hard to tell, to be perfectly honest. But this one was not credited to him. And it's been covered by a lot of different people. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Bing Crosby, Willie Nelson. Bill Haley and the Comets did a rock version of this song, crazy enough. But that's not the craziest one. Tony friggin' Danza made a recording of this. Now, Fats Waller was a jazz pianist and singer, songwriter, composer from the 20s and 30s. He was born in 1904, passed away very young in 1943 at the age of 39 from pneumonia in Kansas City. Now, he's originally from New York. He came out of the Harlem Renaissance, really, and his music is it's very, even the songs that are sad, like this one, which of course he didn't write, but even those have kind of an upbeat and a positive and almost like, a fun kind of feel to it. He's got other ones that he's done, over the years. This Joint Is Jumpin' is one of his popular ones. He wrote like I said, over 400 songs, and most of them are kind of, even the ones that deal with, heartbreak or loss, still have some bounce and joy to him. He was described by his songwriting partner for a lot of his stuff. Can't think of the dude's name now. But he was described by him as, aside from being generous, He was also described as being a bouncing bundle of joy. And listening to his music, I can kind of get that. Funny story, he was actually kidnapped by Al Capone's men and forced to play at his birthday party. He was a little scared until he realized that they weren't going to shoot him. But yeah, he was actually kidnapped and forced to play for Al Capone, which I thought was kind of funny. But yeah, he made a few songs. You know, he recorded a few songs for movies, and if you get a chance, you should really check him out. One in particular, it's a song called "Your Feet's Too Big," and he's mugging the whole time for the camera. You can tell he's having a blast doing this, and he plays with this joy in him that you can't hide. I mean, the guy's he's just fun to listen to and fun to play, really. I love playing this song, even though it's not his song. It's really his song. You know, he kind of made it in his own. And aside from the Bill Haley version, which gives it a rocking sound, everybody else pretty much played it the way Fats Waller did. You know, Dean Martin especially kind of gave it that soulful but amused, you know, feel to it. And that's the thing with being a musician, an entertainer of any kind, really. You need to have fun, and you need to show the people that you're having fun when you're up there singing. Yeah, it's, you know, you got to sing a heartbreak song once in a while. But people are there to hear you, especially in a live performance. They're there to have a good time. They're there to have a party. And if you don't give that to the people, they're not going to enjoy their time and enjoy themselves. And, you know, you're just making the night worse for everybody else. So the main thing I would say is go out there and have fun. And that's really, no matter if you're a musician or you're, you know, digging ditches or anything else. I work in a mine. You know, that's my day job. And if you're not having fun, you need to look for another line of work, because the money there's money in everything, you know, if you try hard enough. But if you're not having fun where you're at, you only got so many years, you know, to go around this sun. You need to make as many of them fun and memorable as you can. After all, if you don't you shouldn't take yourself too seriously, because nobody else will.